Hello, beautiful Lyran Starseeds. This is Lyran Star Goddess Oracle and Tarot. And we're connecting with the energies of light in the Lyran Light Field and the Lion Light Council. And I'm asking and receiving messages, receiving messages for information about what kinds of soul lessons and energies we're moving through at this time. Mercury goes direct today. But whenever you hear this message, that's when it was meant to find you. We're connecting in with me in the Lyran Light Field. I'm in agreement with Source and only Source. I'm in alignment with light and only light. And one of the first things that I'm noticing is the Creator card. Always we are co-participants in creating our lives with the universe. We create the soul lessons with our higher self. And we come in to bring ascension codes to the collective, to the earth, to the planet. Aside from that, we're going to start with the river that runs through it. The King of Cups is reversed here. And the King of Cups reversed is talking about coming from their inner child, or not fully coming forward in their element. So this is about emotional dysregulation. It's about being an adult and not having yet fulfilled this alignment. This is also coming from a place of, I want to say, disenchantment. So something has occurred that has created some dis-ease. However, that resonates. Let's look and see what's going on here. So at the heart of the situation, we have the Five of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Okay, I get the dis-ease. This is about storming the castle with the truth, the perceived truth. And the Five of Wands is like, I'm going to ruffle some feathers. I'm creating some discomfort in others by doing this. This is competition energy. This is, I even want to say radical energy. It might be radical for some, but in your heart of hearts, it is the truth. And the truth ruffles feathers. It moves timelines. I feel like we're going to be coming back to this. There were two cards that came out for the happening now and near now and into the future. And this usually is about a week, but we've got the Ace of Cups reversed and the Queen of Pentacles reversed. This ruffles some feathers, and it's like there's a disappointment and there's an upset about disappointing someone, but it's disappointing them with the truth. Yeah, it's like a needed thing. It's a needed truth to break somebody out of perhaps a comfortability or a fantasy, but it does have something to do with someone's feelings of safety, intrinsic safety. This might be telling someone something that they really don't want to hear. And it definitely makes them feel like the dissonance, makes them feel like their world has kind of turned upside down. They're wondering what is safe, where it's safe to be now. Where can I go? What can I do? What do I consider home? That kind of thing. The big picture is talking about the Knight of Wands. There's a lot of motion here. There's a lot, this feeling even feels with this person being disappointed. Ultimately, they needed to know whatever it was that this truth was. And this motion, there's so much motion here that it will pass. There's a fear of it not moving quickly. We've got the Chariot reversed next to the Eight of Swords. It's like, okay, now I know, now I'm thinking differently, and it's never going to be the same. Well, in actuality, it's going to not be the same. However, it's not going to always feel like that. It's going to become the new normal. It's going to be normalized. And for whatever reason, it is a good thing. It's just initially, it dislodges some safety, feeling of safety. But if the feeling of safety isn't real anyway, there's a better way to do this. And that's why the truth came out in the first place. The big picture is continually being moved to the next place with that fiery, instigative inspiration energy. There was a reason for this. Your advice, Seven of Wands reversed, is interesting because it's like look for the places in self where you are not taking care of self. And the soul lesson is what happens after there's been an abandonment or after there's been this cutoff, something has been discussed, the truth has come out, then how do you rise from that? How do you create safety afterwards? How do you regain your resources and rebuild your resources? And here's the creator. So that creator card is talking about how do you reinvent? What do you create now? And really, I'm not, yeah, I'm hearing someone say I'm feeling a sense of gratitude in this recreation, in this moment of being able to recreate. This may have just happened during the retrograde. And now that Mercury is direct, it's a time to move forward, take all of that action in rebuilding. Interesting too, in the past, we have the Four of Wands reversed. This is the crack in the foundation. And if this was the truth, someone speaking on that crack in the foundation, something's not working. We can't keep building on top of the foundation with a crack in it. It's going to fall. It's going to burn to the ground. We have to stop this right now. And we have to figure out how to rebuild, or I'm even hearing a safety issue. There's a safety issue. The crystalline grid of you is talking about channeling energy of creation through you and into the 3D. How are you going to rebuild this? Or what are you going to build instead? Not everything that is broken needs to be pieced back together. This could be a complete recreation of something new. When we're looking at our Lyran Light Council, we've got the Fool, Justice reversed, Eight of Cups, and the Mountain from the Norman came in next to the future self. Even rebellion is here. I feel like rebellion is in what is to release, but it's coming up in the energy of the council. So the Light Council, the higher self is talking about Fool energy, which is perfect because this is about starting over. It's starting a pattern over with divine intelligence. It's starting a new cycle, but starting that cycle with new information, a new way of looking at the path. Your Lyran Light Council guide is showing justice reversed. This is some kind of injustice. This is some kind of imbalance. Acknowledging that imbalance, acknowledging that crack in the foundation. And then future self really is talking about strength. This isn't the strength card, but with the Mountain, this is like, I'm moving forward. I'm moving on. I'm moving away from this crack in the foundation. And it's going to be not necessarily super easy, or at least perceived that way initially. So the mountain is also a symbol of the higher self. In the Eight of Cups, we have mountains here. This lion is moving on to find the 10 cups instead of just settling for the 8. I'm not going to stay in this cracked foundation. I'm going to build. I'm going to get to the top and have success. I'm going to get to my higher self, that connection with the higher self. In order to regulate, in order to have all those 10 cups, in order to regulate, what to release is the Three of Cups reversed, King of Swords reversed, rebellion. And this is possibly what happens when you express to others this truth of yours. The Three of Cups reversed, like this is a group that is not super happy with the plan, not super happy with this change. And this is also kind of a falling out. The King of Swords reversed in this falling out energy has some choice words for you, perhaps. It seems like there could be some manipulation in a group having to do with your truth. This is the rebellion of that change. So releasing that, we even have the chakra here. We have Reiki energy, Sekum, light energy, and assisting in releasing this from your field. The outcome. We have the King of Pentacles reversed and we have the Queen of Pentacles reversed here in the spread. The King of Pentacles reversed is in the outcome next to Ten of Swords reversed. So this is overcoming this, moving to the other side of this. It's a feeling of betrayal. This is releasing that betrayal. This is being on the other side of it. And this is feeling like I had this group or I had this support system, or at least I thought I did. And the support system is no longer the same or what I thought it was. And I am moving to the other side of this. This is part of that creating and rebuilding. And it is such a bummer to disappoint. And at the same time, the ascension, the moving forward, the evolution that needs to happen from the soul self, from the higher self, wanting to channel through that personality self. This is about doing something new, starting over. The big picture being the Knight of Wands is talking about movement, travel, and inspiration. If there wasn't this fire that was creating this need for movement, one would just stay in that comfortable place and not move through those changes and evolution. There is a reason for this evolution, and it has something to do with the crystalline grid of you, how you are ascending, how you are in flow with the universe, what you are matching, and what your higher self is wanting to match in this frequency in this life. Ooh, that was kind of a doozy of a reading today. Thank you for being here with me, Irma Soul Pod, and I will see you next time.